and stretch. So good to have you join me today. You know, let's start with a couple big breaths. One more. Good. Now let's do opposite toe, opposite hand. Tap them out there. Good. Wake everything up. Now this is going to feel super weird, but let's do the same side. Can you do it? Same side. I had to stop and take a pause. Can we make it a kick? Ooh, you kick. I'm going to tie my shoe. Just one of those days. Here we go. 4, 3, 2. Now tap it to the back and swing those arms. Tap it back. Swing. Good job. Wake everything up, right? Good. Let's change those arms. Let's do a scarecrow arm. Tap it back. We can slow it down a little bit. I started kind of fast. There we go. Scarecrow. Whoop. 4 more. 3, 2. Now tap those toes forward right here. In and out with those arms. Good job. 4 more. 3, 2. And last one. Good. Now let's lift those heels, stretch out those legs just that little bit. Good. We could add a bicep, tricep push. Bicep curl. Make that muscle. Show me that muscle. Good. Push it back. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2. And last one. Is everything all warmed up? I hope so. Let's grab a one weight. If you have really light weights, so if you have really super light weights, maybe 2s or 1s, why don't you grab them both? For those of you that have heavy weights, maybe just one weight, okay? Yeah, that's a little better. All right, so legs are wide, arm is right here. We're gonna go side, lift the elbow to start. We're gonna change it here just a little bit. So tapping those toes adds a balance component. You could rock and still add that balance component. Good. So the pool is heating, just so you know, and I just had a shower, and the showers are hot. So it'll take the pool about a day to get to 89 degrees. So right now it's about 80, 81. Big thank you to Kevin Essick for getting in there and getting it done. 4 more, and all the maintenance crew. 2 more. Last one. Good. Now here's our change. We're going to go out, up, in, and across. Out, up, in, across. Now, if your lifters are crabby, right here, you don't have to lift the whole way, right? Good. So you take any modification that you need for your body to feel good. We don't want to leave in more pain than what we came with. 2 more. And last one. Good. Let's take that weight, or weights, you might have both of them, and we're going to march around the chair. Elbows stay parallel with each other. I'm going to watch the front of the stage so I don't fall off. Good. Coming back to that other side for 4, 3, 2, last one. You know what? I'm going to pull that chair back a little bit so I don't fall off. All right, next one is other side. We reach, pull, reach, pull. We can add those taps. That's the balance piece, or not. You decide. You know what works best for you. You can do most of this seated in a chair if you prefer. Good. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Good. Now plant those feet. We're going to add that change. So we go up, reach it, bring it in, bring it down. Good. Remember, if you need to modify slightly, because you have a shoulder issue, then you just keep that elbow bent. You don't have to do that full extension. Notice that I'm turning my head here works the balance as well. But if it makes you dizzy, don't turn your head. All right, let's do 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Ooh, that one got hard. All right, so let's come close to the chair here. We're gonna take our outside leg, and let's do the inside leg. Do the inside leg here. Outside arm has your weight or weights, because if you have light weights, it could be here. Let's bicep curl with a lunge. Bicep curl. So if your knees are crabby, don't bend them. If they're not crabby, when you come up, we're squeezing the glute muscle, the buttock muscle, to come back up. Good. Show me those muscles. You got it for 4, 3, 2. We're going to stay right on this side. Last one. Good. All right, so on this side, I want you to lift the elbow, and we're going to kick it back. And I want you to kick back and tap the toe. There's our balance component. Step back into that lunge. Oh, kick it back. Bring it in. Kick it back. Bring it in. Kick it back. If you want to go full bicep curl, you could do a hammer curl there. Good, there's that balance component. Kick it back. Tap it forward. All right, 4 more. 3, plant those feet if you don't want to do the balance component. 2, last one. Oh, that arm, right? Okay. Weight goes in both sides. Good. This time we're going to push it out, march it to the other side. Elbows stay parallel. Four more. 3, 2, last one. All right. So we're going to work that inside leg. Weights on the outside, hand on the chair. That leg goes back. And we can do 1 weight or 2, it doesn't matter, whatever works for you. We can add that lunge if our knees allow it and if our body allows it. Otherwise, we don't have to lunge. We could just stay planted. Or we could fall over. I don't want to fall over today. I'm going to hold the chair. Good. All right. Add that bend for 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Now lift that elbow. We're going to tap the toe forward, bring it in hammer curl, or just bring it into the side of the body. You decide what works better for you. It's a balance challenge, isn't it? Kick it back. Kick it back. Good. Four more. 3, 2, and last one. Good job. Now let's go ahead and pick up that other weight if you hadn't already. If you have both weights, put one in each hand. Okay, so we're going to come forward. We're going to hinge right here. Work that lower back. Good. So speaking of backs, today in mat yoga, we're going to work on stretching and strengthening the lower back. Good. Or the back in general. Good. So sit and squeeze. Good. Four more. 3, 2, and last one. Good. Now let's change it. Let's go back again. So we're going to go back, lift, down, return. Back, lift, down, return. Good. On the way up, I want you to think about squeezing those glute muscles, those muscles in the buttocks. Good. Squeeze them. Up, down, squeeze, return. Good. 2 more. And last one right there. Good. All right. Here we go. Weights are right next to our sides right here. We're gonna add a balance component with a toe tap. Lift. Good. You got it. Tap it. Four more. We'll do it slow. 3, 2, last one. Good, bring those arms right to your sides. So we're gonna lift and tap. Balance component on the feet. If you don't like the way it feels, don't do the feet. Good. One more. Now keep the arms going. Let's plant those feet. So we're going to lift, pour, bring it in, bring it down. It's like we're pouring a pitcher of lemonade. Good. So lift it up, pour it in, bring it down, up, pour, in, down, up, pour. Good. One more. Oh, good job. All right, let's put those weights away. Let's go ahead and grab our strap. We're going to put it underneath our feet. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. All right, so bring that strap underneath your feet. All right. There it is. So try to keep that strap nice and wide. If it rolls, that's when it'll roll up your shoe and then hitch up. So you don't want to do that. All right, so we're going to start with that simple tap. Keeping the weight on the standing leg. No weight shift yet. No weight shift. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Good. Now let's add the weight shift. So we shift that weight, bring it in. Shift that weight, bring it in. Shift. Shift. Good. Shift that weight. 4 more. And 3. And 2. And last one. Good. Now, feet are a little bit wider than your hips. I want you to step forward, step back. It's nice and slow. If you don't like the way it feels, just do one and not the other, or just do the side steps again. So we push to the side a little bit each time, and pushing side and front, side and back. So I'm making that leg work. Where do you feel it the most? The more we do it, where do you feel it? I feel it right here, and a little bit in my hamstring. Good, let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Good, let's do that other side. So we step it forward, bring it back. 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 Good. I don't feel it quite as much on this side as I did. So make sure you're pushing side. Maybe I wasn't pushing side enough. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Good. All right, let's take a step carefully out of that strap. Maybe give it a shake. If you were outside with me today, you might still have a little grass on your shoe. I always have a lot. I have to knock it off. So let's go ahead and have a seat. Good. Let's take that ball, we're gonna put it right in between those thighs. I'm gonna get something in my hands. All right, so bring that strap right around your armpit like it's a jacket. We're gonna put it on. Won't be long, we're gonna need jackets, right? Oh, okay, and then here comes that winter. Okay, so we're sitting back, those straps are right here. So we're gonna come forward, we're gonna punch 4, 3, 2. Now stop right here, pause just a moment. Take a look at your elbows, they should be about parallel with the floor. So when we're punching, we're actually using those tricep muscles. So let's come back, keep squeezing the ball. Come back, relax into that chair, then that's when you unsqueeze. So we squeeze the ball, come forward, punch, keeping those arms parallel with the floor for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we slowly come back. Good, and we come up again. Punch it, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we slowly come back. Keep squeezing that ball. That's going to help you come back slowly. Good, come on up. Squeeze, 4, 3, 2. Last one, keep squeezing. Oh, and then slowly come back. Good. All right, one more time. Bring it forward. Punch it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, let's do one more. I think that feels so good. Let's do one more. If you're like, you're crazy, right? Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now let's sit up nice and tall. Still seated at the edge of the chair. I want you to lift those elbows even more, and we're going to lift up and squeeze the ball. Lift up, squeeze. Good, like we're at a concert. We're screaming, more, more, we want more. Right? Although, no concerts, right? All right. There we go. 4, 3, 2. Oh, can you feel those triceps? Hold it here, pulse the ball, pulse the fist for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, give them a shake. Good job, good job, good job. All right, now take that strap. It's still kind of underneath those armpits, but we're bringing it out to the side. Good, make sure there's enough tension so you have to pull a little. I don't want to be like, ugh, pull, but just a little bit. Here we go, now rock. Lift that leg if it feels good. If it doesn't feel good, try lifting your heel. If that doesn't feel good to the back, then I want you to keep your feet on the floor. We're rocking, working those oblique muscles. On the side, add a tiny pull. Add that tiny pull. I know those shoulders are tired, right? We've been using those arms a lot. Add that pull. Oh, yeah. Oh, goodbye. 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last one. Good. Now sit up nice and tall. The ball, let's move the ball right here to the thing. Sorry, I got water in my ear and I can't get it out when I took my shower. All right, here we go. So ball is there. We're going to bring those arms out. We're going to bring it here. Squeeze the ball on the pole. Squeeze. Good, now there should be enough tension that your elbow wants to come back fast, but you're not going to let it because you're strong. Keep your shoulders down. Take the tension out of the shoulder. Good, across the body right here. Good, like we're doing a cross punch. Cross punch. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one, let's cross punch the other side. Squeeze the ball. You can squeeze it wherever it feels good. If it feels good on the cross, it feels good on the release, either one. Just make sure there's enough tension in that strap that the elbow wants to come back fast, but you're not going to let it. Good job. Squeeze. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. All right, scoot back in your chair. I was hitting the weights. Okay. So, strap is still where it was. We're sitting back in that chair. You can rest your back on the chair so you have some support. We're going to flex your toes, cross, let it go, cross. Good, cross. cross. I'm alternating which hand is on the top. Alternate. Keep it low. Keep those shoulders down. Keep them down. Take the tension out. Good. You got it. Good job. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Are you ready to get rid of that strap? I am. All right, let's keep going with those legs. Let's go 8, 7. Give those arms a shake. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Now turn one foot on an angle, and we're going to pulse it right here. Pulse it, pulse it, pulse it. If this hurts your knees, toes up. Good. If this is a knee pain, then don't do that. Good. Pulse it. It's kind of spastic at first, right? It feels really weird, but you can get it. You can get it. We're working that back part of the thigh, a little bit of inner thigh for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Oh, let's do the other side. Good. Pulse it right here. Good. All right. So good news, no trees fell at my house this weekend, so I actually took a day of rest yesterday. Good. My goal on the day of rest is to do less than 5,000 steps in a day. I think I pretty much did it. Good. Flex the hip foot. We switch sides. If you're going to switch sides with me, we switch sides. Good. Up. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Now tap and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now point and flex. Hold it. Pulse it in. Pulse it in. Point and flex. Pulse it. Good job. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Oh, let's give it a rest. All right, very good. So sitting up nice and tall, hand goes underneath, hand goes on the top. I want you to push from the bottom, push from the bottom. Good. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Now keep it here, squeeze the ball, and I want you to roll, release. Roll, release. It's an eye-hand coordination thing, and I want you to think about trying to roll as far up the arm as you can. We're squeezing the whole way, just a little bit of a squeeze, a little bit of a squeeze. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Good, let's do the other side. So hand goes on the top, hand on the bottom, but we push from the bottom. Push from the bottom. You got it. Good job. All right, 4, 3. Oh, who comes after 3? I'm just kidding. 2. We just did it a little longer on the other side, so I wanted to wait. And then last one, now roll it. Is this side easier or harder for you? Good. It's harder for me. It's probably easier for you because we kind of switched to your more dominant arm on the top, right? Good. All right. Keep it going for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. I don't know about you, but I really felt those in my shoulders. All right, let's just do a little bit of finger workout right here. Squeeze those balls and roll them. Squeeze, squeeze. If you're going to do if you're going to do mat yoga with me at 10:05, please have a strap in your towel along with your mat today. Oh, so you remember the rule this late in the game, if that were going off the stage, or if you let your ball go, you can pretend you have it, right? We don't have to run and get it. Very good. Last one right there. Okay, excuse me. Oh, there's so much in my brain it needs oxygen. We gotta get it up there. The only way to get it is that big yawn, right? A little extra oxygen. All right, stretch it here, leaning back in that chair the best that you can. I know some of us have chairs that have high backs. Makes it hard. Now, with those shoulders there, I want you to tuck your chin and look down at your lap, stretching through the back of your neck. Good, let's stretch through the back of that neck. Ugh. Good. Today's focus on yoga is stretching and strengthening the lower back. So, hope you can join me. All right, let's lift that head, sit up nice and tall. We're going to take one hand to the top of the shoulder and turn the other way. And bring it back to the center. Other side, we take it across and we look down. Feeling that stretch in the shoulders. Good. Now bring it right here. Take the other hand. We're going to lift it up right here. And we're going to just tug on those shoulders ever so slightly. Sorry, ever so slightly. You can look down. I'm going to look up so I don't yell in your ear. Good. And then let's come all the way up. Let's come forward in that chair. Bring those legs out nice and wide. This is my favorite back stretch. I think you all know this. We're going to push with one side and we're going to look over the other. And bring it back to the center. Let's do that other side. Good. Bring it back to the center. Let's come all the way up. Let's walk those feet in. Let's roll those shoulders. Good. All right, let's sit back in that chair. Simple back stretch here. Believe it or not, when we stretch that leg up, we're stretching through the back. So there's three things that happen when we hold our knee in like this. One is we stretch our back. Two is, of course, that we're stretching the back of the leg just a little bit. Well, actually, there's four things that happen. Then we're also using tummy muscles to lift that leg. And then the last thing we do, which is kind of one of those unknown things, is that, let's put that leg down together. So the last one is that we're massaging our intestines. Believe it or not, when we hug our knees in towards our chest, we massage our intestines. And for some of us, that's a pretty important thing if we have issues. So if you lay on your bed and hug your knees into your chest, or alternate hugging your knees into your chest, that kind of helps push things around, if you get my drift. Good, all right, and then let's put that down. Let's put both heels out. We're going to sit up nice and tall, holding onto the chair should you need to. We're going to hinge right at the hip. When we hinge at the hip, that means nothing moves but the hip. Everything else stays in line. The ears, shoulders, hips should be in line still. If you want to reach, you can. Keep those knees soft. Push that chest forward. Relax that back into the chair, or in towards the legs. All right, and sit up nice and tall. Let's put those feet on the floor, hands on those knees. Let's roll to the side. Why are our hands on the knees? Because I don't want you to do this. So bring them back. Hold those knees, just the ankles. Good. Just roll those ankles. Good job. Good job. All right. One more. Hold it right here. Maybe a little lean forward. Sometimes that feels good into the outer part of the thigh. All right, and then let's put those feet on the floor. Let's just roll those shoulders back just one more time. Good. Got a little crick in my neck. We'll have to work that out in yoga today. I don't know. All right, now let's scoot back in that chair. I do have a joke for today. Ever since I was a child, I've always had a fear of someone under my bed at night. So I went to the shrink and I told him, I've got problems. Every time I go to bed, I think someone's underneath it. I'm scared and I think I'm going crazy. Well, the doctor said, just put yourself in my hands for 1 year. Come in and talk to me 3 times a week and we should be able to get rid of those fears. Well, how much do you charge? I asked. $80 per visit. Wow, that's a lot, right? 8 times 3 is 24, so that's $240 a week. Wow. I'll sleep on it, I said. 6 months later, the doctor met me on the street. Why didn't you come to see me about those fears that you were having, he asked. Well, $80 a visit, 3 times a week for a year is $12,480. A bartender cured me for $10. I was so happy to save all that money that I went and bought a new truck. With a bit of an attitude, the shrink said, well, is that so? How, may I ask, did the bartender cure you? Well, he told me to cut the legs off the bed. Nobody's under there now. And with that, I will see you in just a couple minutes for mat yoga if you're going to join me. Otherwise, I'll see you at chair yoga at 11 or chair fit at 1 o'clock. Thanks so much.